Oh, forget it. Stay in Italy as long as you want, then. Some kind of husband you're proving to be. It's not all in my head. Don't bother.
Oh. Oh, no!
Nancy Drew, our friendly neighborhood detective. Well, welcome to Blackmoor Manor. I apologize for greeting you under such unusual circumstances. My condition? What's my mother told you? What her son-in-law keeps telling me? That it's all in my head? That I'm just an unhappy new bride? That I just need time to adjust? I'm tired all the time, my mouth is dry, my vision is blurry. But that's not important. Here's what's important, Nancy. I'm tired all the time, my mouth is dry, my vision is blurry. But that's not important. Here's what's important, Kitty. There are some doors that should never be opened. There are some doors that hold secrets which must never be known. That's everything you need to know. Now How am I feeling? Well, I feel like... I feel like something really strange is happening. Could I be more specific? The ace detective is grilling me for details. What lady in black? Jane never said anything to me about a lady in black. That kid is so weird, I just don't get her. Yes, I know. I just don't know how to be a stepmother to her. She's just so... strange. Look, just forget about me. I did receive something. But it's none of your concern. I haven't told anyone what I'm about to tell you. Mostly because what happened is all my fault. I should have listened, but I didn't. All I know is I've awakened something in this house. Something that refuses to rest. One day after Hugh left for Rome, I inadvertently discovered a secret passageway. I started to explore it. And pretty soon I found this really old-looking message etched into the wall. When I read it, I realized it was some kind of ancient curse. No one. You see, I'd been warned not to go poking around. By Hugh, Mrs. Drake, Ethel. They all said the manor is old and dangerously decayed, so I made sure no one was watching. I can't tell you that. I've already caused my own doom. I won't do the same to you. You have no idea what you're up against. I burned it as soon as I read it. I don't know why I bothered telling you this. You can't do anything for me. I should have listened, but I didn't, and now what's done is done. How could you have missed it? It was right there, just waiting to be found, wanting to be found. I can't believe how foolish I was. That stupid gargoyle. I hated how its evil eyes would stare at me whenever I walked to my room. So I moved it around, changed its position, kept fiddling with it. But when that secret door suddenly opened, I couldn't resist going in there. What do you mean, witch gargoyle? I thought you said you found the secret passageway. You're right. I did get too close to something. That witch that was burned at the stake. She's cursed me, and she's probably cursed you too.
Mummy, can I come in?
No. You're supposed to be in your lessons.
Lessons are over. I want to meet Nancy.
I said no, Jane.
Okay.
That was my stepdaughter. She can be such a pest sometimes. Anyway, I understand you feel an obligation to my mother, but trust me, there's nothing you can do. You're welcome to stay, but I strongly recommend that you go home as soon as possible. You can't help me, and that's that. I'm sorry. Nancy? I can't believe you're still here. I thought for sure that... Maybe you can help me. I tried to laugh it off, but it was kind of unnerving. So I went back to my room and found a note on my nightstand. And on it was written the exact same curse. That very night, I started to feel strange. The curse has been coming true ever since. And even if someone did see me in the passageway, I went directly to my room afterwards. How could someone write down the exact same curse and get it into my room before I came back? No, I've already sealed my own doom. I won't do the same to you. I'm not going to tell you anything. Not on your life. I've already said too much. I've been giving it the old college try, believe me. But she can just be so strange sometimes. She'll just do the oddest things. Like one night just after Hugh left, she came into my room and insisted I read a book to her. That could be part of it, but the book was on monsters, vampires and werewolves and witches. I mean, what kind of little girl reads books like that? She fits right into this house, that's for sure. A well full of nice cold water sounds good. My mouth is so dry and I always seem to be thirsty. And I get so hungry. I said go! Now! Get out! Do you hear me? Get out! You don't know everything, Nancy Drew. And in my case, you don't know anything at all. I want you to go home. It's for your own good. Just tell her I've had some problems adjusting to my new life, but I've accepted my fate and now everything's fine. In fact, I'll call her and tell her that myself. In any case, you're hardly in a position to bargain. I'll just call my mother and tell her I don't want you here, and that'll be that. In the meantime, please leave my room and don't bother to come back. There's no mystery here, just fate. I have nothing more to say to you, nothing. I've been hearing things, music, very faint, very brief. Out of nowhere, going nowhere. Like bells in a faraway church. You?
It's kind of a long story.
No.
Well, I heard them too, so don't worry. You're not hearing things.
Not that I know of. She may have had one at one time, but not since we've moved here from the States. You should go. No, something else did this. Something not human. Goodbye. I hope so. Please.
Yuck. Did you order this meat?
I told you, I get hungry. Now go away. Please, just take it away. And from now on, just bring me what I ask for. Yes, Mrs. Drake.